Hey guys, today we're looking at an old favorite. It's the Helios 44-2 Soviet era Russian lens. I use it on a GH5, but I don't use it that much. And the problem is with that 2x crop factor on the GH5, this 58 millimeter becomes 116 millimeter. And if you're like me, how often do you use 116 millimeter on a GH5? Probably not that often. We're going to look at a speed booster that's a budget one to see if it offers quality and if it's an option to help you use this lens a lot more. It's the Pixco M42 to M43 adapter or focal reducer. And you can see it does have one element in there. Here's the quick explanation of what a focal reducer does. When we put that 58 millimeter Helios on our GH5, like I said earlier, it creates 116 millimeters because of the 2x crop factor. So what a focal reducer is going to do is bring back that view closer to being a 50 millimeter. Now it's not going to bring it back all the way to a 50 millimeter. You're probably looking at something more in the range of a 65 to 70 millimeter lens, but still that's a lot of wideness to get back that you've lost because of that 2x crop factor. So you could imagine how useful this could be on some lenses to make them more usable on your GH5. And you mount a focal reducer very simply. You simply put it together like that on the Helios and screw it on. This is the Helios with the Pixco focal reducer on it. And here's that Helios lens with a dumb adapter on it, just an M42 to M43 with no focal reducer inside it. That's what a dumb adapter is. You can see how tight that is. And I'm going to hand hold all of this just so you can see it. This is not going to be spectacular footage. I just want to give you a sense of what it's capturing and just the quality, and I'm adjusting the focus as I go here. People will often ask, why should I get a Helios 44-2? And it's really because of the quality of the footage. It just has that vintage vibe to it. It looks really nice. And I say this is one of those lenses that probably should be in everyone's kit because you can pick it up for like 50 bucks. And I know not everybody wants to spend $500 on a speed booster or even 200. So this Pixco one is a nice alternative budget one. Look at that round bokeh in the background. Want to know why I'm actually doing this handheld quickly today is because it's raining out. And I wanted to just get this footage in and show it to you. I deliberately have not gone into a lot of specs about this because I really believe that it's our eyes that are the ultimate judge. We can read specs on any product sheet and it can wow us, but we have to see it in action to see, is it really worth all the hype or all those specifications? So that's why I didn't go into a lot of specifications. What are my final thoughts on the Pixco focal reducer? Well, I think for under 100 bucks, it's a bargain. I was really surprised at the quality, especially edge to edge sharpness. I thought for sure that a cheap focal reducer would impact that quality, and it just didn't happen. So maybe I got a great copy of this Pixco one. And it could be the lens too. It could be that with this focal length, 58 millimeters, that this focal reducer isn't affecting the image as much as it might affect a different focal length. So you got to keep that in mind too. There's a lot of focal reducers out there. I can't attest to the quality of them all, the cheap ones, but certainly for the Pixco under 100 bucks, really impressed, and I would definitely give this a thumbs up as a good piece of budget kit. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.